I'm starting. Okay, welcome again to Class Training for Enthusiasts. Here, where your dream to cloud fairyland comes true. So I'm your pilot again. My name is Osatwame Patrick Aigbogun. Yes, the last time I talked like this, I was a cloud engineer, but now I'm more than a cloud engineer. I'm also a DevOps engineer too, and a complete infrastructure cloud engineer. And we have a very wonderful set of great men in our midst today. So today we are going to be talking about cloud infrastructure, but for a start, I noticed that the most challenging part of cloud engineering has been the Linux, because people see Linux as code. And when they hear code in IT, they think it's about breaking caterpillars and destroying houses. Meanwhile, it's just a regular Windows, just like we have Windows, we also have Linux. Just most of us are not really familiar with using it for tools. So I'm just going to share the most interesting thing about Linux. Can you see my screen, everybody? So, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see it.
So you can, if you see, you can see it very well. You notice that there's nothing different from Windows than Linux. This is a Linux laptop. This is the desktop version.
I think one of my brothers just joined in.
Okay, beautiful. You're welcome. So I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't worry. After the end of the class, before the end of the class, we're still going to do the introduction we did yesterday, but I wouldn't want it to affect our class today. So you can see it's just the same thing as the Windows, just the way we have normal Windows, but it looks like your laptop, it looks like your phone. You understand? You have different stuff, you have the same thing. So most companies, when they employ you, this is what they will give to you: a Linux laptop or a MacBook.
Sorry,
so
the screen is blank.
It's blank. Can you see anything? You can't see anything.
No,
okay.
I can't see anything.
Can you see anything now? What do you see now?
It's just dark background.
Dark background?
I don't know if I'm the only one having this issue. Yeah.
Okay, is anybody seeing dark background too?
It's just dark background, Patrick.
The dark background now, but initially I was seeing everything clearly.
Okay, we are seeing everything clearly. Okay.
Yes.
Are you still seeing a dark background now, or are you seeing everything clearly?
No. It's has disappeared.
You can see the home page now. The Linux home page. Yeah.
You can see Linux home page. Okay.
Yeah.
You can see my screen. Welcome to Cloud Training for Enthusiasts. Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Okay. Now, the reason why companies give you a Linux laptop, let me just go straight to it, is because of this terminal. This terminal is the same thing with what you see in every, you can see my terminal. Can you see my terminal? Can you see my desktop? Can you see my terminal?
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
Okay, beautiful. But I just want to please respond so that we will know. I want everybody to be carried along. Okay, you can see my terminal. This terminal is the same thing. Sorry, I tried upgrading my Zoom today. I found some challenges. I don't know. It was not even asking for my card. If I would need an assist. The last time I did it was through a window, but now I was not able to upgrade. So I need to upgrade today so that by next class we will not be having this. So we're going to be following the same procedure again we did yesterday. But I believe that by next week we should be able to get over this breakage of classes. So when you launch a server, most servers that are Linux based, this is what you are going to see. Just the way my console is blinking, you understand me? This is everything. The language here is called Bash, B-A-S-H. That Bash means born again shell language. That's why you're going to see. It's a Linux version. So when you say Linux, Linux is like a free application that you can build upon to do anything. So many companies have come together to use the same Linux source code to build their own operating system. So like the Ubuntu now, Ubuntu is a version of Linux. We have CentOS. which is also most MacBook is built on CentOS. We have PowerShell. Most Microsoft Office is built on PowerShell. We have Red Hat. Oracle is built on Red Hat. You understand me? So many, there are so many, but they have similar language. So you are not supposed to know all of them. They expect you to just know one. And which this one, this bash, is the most strongest language in Linux, that is compatible to almost all applications, because any server you can decide to run Linux on it and run bash script on it. So if you can see this bash script, you see everything in my laptop, I can access it through here. If I want to know where I am, I can say pwd. Don't worry, I'm going to send you some documentation of this Linux. Please, that's going to be our next assignment. Please do it. And after you finish it, they're going to give you a certification. That's going to be your first certification you're going to get. And it's free and it's recognized. You understand me? It's free and it's recognized. It's called Linux Hash by Cisco. I'm going to send you the link. Do it. I think the class is about 8 hours, maybe 6 hours, but it's fun. By the time if you're able to do it this week, by the time we resume on Saturday, I bet you you'll be in fact, you will be more better. You understand me? But it's a basic concept of Linux. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to share that with you. But I just want you to understand that from here, I can access everything about my laptop. I can delete a folder in less than 20 seconds. Now, I don't want to delete because right now I'm already in my home directory. If I say pwd means print working directory, it's telling me that where I'm working from is Inosato user. So if I say ls, which means list everything in my directory, I see. So you can see I have my desktop, I have my document, I have my download, I have my music, I have my public, I have my Snap. This Snap is like it's an application I downloaded. I was one that who bring this Snap here. It's another, just something that enable Nanos to work. Snap is not part of directory, that in the default directory. So whenever I download anything, when I was working, I actually worked here. That's why you see Snap. So if I want to delete that Snap, if I say ls cd, that is cd means change directory to, take note of the font of the case. If I say sn, I press tab, it will go straight. And if you say ls, it will tell me everything that is in the Snap. You can see everything that is in my Snap. It's saying that in my Snap directory, I have a Docker, I have Firefox, I have Google Cloud SDK, I have Helmchart, I have Kubernetes, I have my Slack. You understand me? These are source code that I actually pulled from the stuff. As I'm using Snap to pull it, it's saving a copy here. You understand me? So meaning I can run, if I zip this Snap code, this Snap and send to you, and I ask you to install it to your system, you can use this application and install the application the way you want it. So all these things are part of the things we are going to be using in our CI/CD, in our DevOps. You understand? But I'm not talking about this now, because if you can see Docker is part of it, Google Cloud SDK, we're going to use Google Cloud, we're going to use AWS SDK, CLI. And what I will explain all these things to you, don't allow it to bother you now, but just take note of the environment that everything here, I can access it. And if I still go to my Windows, maybe I don't want to use this, I come here. I'm using regular window. Maybe let me use a regular window. You can see everything you see there is what is here. If I go to my home, desktop, we have download, you see the Snap that I showed you just now. You can see it here, Shay. Yeah, is it different? Just that I'm accessing this through code. This is what we are familiar with. So for me to delete any file yet, it's going to take me time. I'll need to say, I'll click the file. I will now have to start deleting. You understand me? It's going to take me time to do that. But if I want to download, I don't want to delete anyone from here. Let me go back, cd --, go back, ls, I'm back to where I am. Let's make a directory, mkdir, that's make directory, make a directory. Let's call the directory enthusiast. I'm not using n in my enthusiast because that is how I want my enthusiast to be spelled, because it's a funny enthusiast. Now, what have I done? I've added a directory. You see the directory now, enthusiast. If I go back to my window, you see it. Enthusiast supposed to be here. Okay, it's not in this file. It's part of the. It's part of. Excuse. Let me find the directory to get it. My computer. Open my computer. Where's my home? It's my home. So you can see enthusiast is here. See? This is the enthusiast I copy. So if I want to delete this enthusiast, very easy for me. You also see arrow M / arrow F. Don't worry, you understand. You say ET, then automatically it's deleted. You see how fast it is to delete. If you go here now, you won't see it again. You see how fast it is. So if I want to download, delete any of my file here, but I'm scared. I don't know what I have inside. It may be very important things. Okay, like here now, I don't have anything in this folder. Okay, let's assume I want to copy everything from this folder to another place. Normally, you have to right click, you copy, you go to another folder, you stuff. The same thing. So you go to ls dash. Okay, let's do something. Let's create a folder. Let's go to music. My music folder. CD music. I don't have anything in my music. Music is capital letter, you see. Then you can say ls. Then there's nothing in my music, but you think there's something in my music, but there's something actually in my music. If I say ls /a, meaning list everything. I say ls / don't worry, I'll send you this documentation. You get to know everything. You see that there are so many files that are hidden inside my ls that you don't know. I'll explain the meaning of all these things to you in our classes. But I believe I want you guys to do that first class first, because I wouldn't want us to waste time. But Linus himself can take up to like 10. I can use 10 months to take Linus. Even those of us using Linus, we are still learning, because Linus is a language. It's like we are using Windows. You're still going to learn more. But there are some basics that you should know, that they expect you to know. For example, in every folder, there's a hidden folder which you will not see unless you are entering it as a root user. So if you want to enter a root user in the Windows, actually you run as admin, Abi. You click here, share. Let's assume this is a file. Maybe I want to run an application. Okay, this is an application. I'll click run as admin. When you are using Windows, Abi, you say run as admin. But here you don't use run as admin. You use the word sudo. You know what I mean? Sudo means change user rights. That's sudo. So when you say sudo, it means admin. So I can say run as a super admin or as administrative admin. So I don't want to. I want us to take note of these things, these words that I'm using. Now let's go to the most important thing which I want us to focus on today. ls. Then if I say cd -ssh, there's already a folder there that is cd. You can see. You ask me, where is this ssh? Where did it come from? Because ssh was not listed here, Abi.